Coolant is kind of important. Its job is to keep the engine cool along with the oil. And that's its main thing, is keeping the engine cool. Why we use coolant instead of just water is because coolant or antifreeze, same thing, right? They're both interchangeable words, is the chemicals in coolant and antifreeze raise the boiling point of water so it doesn't boil off and evaporate, and it lowers the freezing point so it doesn't freeze up if we're in a freezing climate, which we're not. So we're more concerned with the boiling off part here in Arizona. They're like super crisp, bright, neon, like, I don't know, jello kind of colors, right? This is what we want our coolant to look like. Whatever color it is, it should have this bright crispness to it, very vivid colors. If you don't have any of your specific coolant available to top things off, just use water. Okay? If you're topping off your coolant, odds are it's because there's a problem and you're going to be bringing it to the doctor anyway. So just using water is fine, because your doctor is going to put in the right stuff, right? But you don't want to mix, you want to use the right stuff, and your owner's manual will tell you that, okay? Over time, coolant starts to deteriorate and starts looking like this. Yeah. So in coolant, in addition to raising the boiling point and lowering the freezing point, it also has anti-rust inhibitors. Again, probably a scientific term for that. I just use what makes sense to me. And it inhibits rust inside your engine. Once that's all been used up and fatigued, we start developing rust at the bottom, right? And as you can tell, that's all settled down, but this is what it would look like in my reservoir. So now we've got all of that dull, it's not doing its job anymore. It's not resisting the rust. It is going to boil off much more easily. It's going to freeze more easily. There's all sorts of other things that bad coolant can do, so we do want to change our coolant every once in a while. And again, if you're checking this on a monthly basis, you can look at the color and see if it's starting to look funky, you've got the heads up. Or if a shop says, you need a coolant flush, and you go, can I see? And they show you stuff that looks like this, and you can say, why? Now they might be able to show you a scientific test where sometimes fluid that looks good actually isn't, right? So if they can show you that, cool. But if they can't show you that and they're saying you need new fluid, you're like, no, it looks great. What are you talking about?